Hello! So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing all about my favorite shade of SHADOWSENSE by SeneGence. This is the shade Candlelight. I love this. It is a multi-use product. I'm going to share how I use it, why I use it, the brushes that I use to apply it, all of those things in this video. So if you want to see all of that, just keep watching. So I love using SHADOWSENSE in the shade Candlelight for many reasons. I like to use it as concealer, I like to use it as color corrector, and I love using it as eyeshadow primer. So you can actually use Candlelight as your base for every single eyeshadow look that you do, and it just creates this flawless canvas on your eyes. It makes it so your eyeshadows stick and stay put all day. It gives you that even canvas to work with. It just makes blending so much easier. You can even use it with regular like eyeshadow pans. So if you want to use it with just any regular eyeshadow palette, you can. Or you can use it with SHADOWSENSE. You can use it with anything. So I will show you how I do that on my eyes. And I will also show you how I use it underneath my eyes, kind of as like a color corrector slash concealer. What I like using this specific shade for is my primer as well as my concealer or under eye corrector. So SHADOWSENSE is a cream to powder eyeshadow. It's super strange. When I first saw this, like, to be honest, I was like, what? Eyeshadow like this in a tube? That is so strange. So it is a cream, so when you pull it out, it kind of reminds me of like a doe foot applicator concealer anyway, but when you apply this, you can either put it on a palette if you want, you can apply it directly onto your eyes if you're just using this tube on your own. So you have about 30 seconds-ish to blend it out. Because it is a cream to powder, it does set really quickly. So if you're not used to using SHADOWSENSE, I always recommend doing like one eye and then the other eye, that type of thing, because it does set really fast. And once it sets, you guys, it is completely smudge proof. Completely smudge proof. It doesn't crease. And it's also waterproof, like water resistant. You can put it underneath water and you'll be shocked to see that it does not budge. So it literally lasts all day. And the pigmentation, you guys, is wow. Like the pigmentation is insane. It has so much coverage, which is why a lot of people use it as concealer, because it has so much coverage, and when you do blend it out, it sets as a powder. So the nice thing about SHADOWSENSE is you can use SHADOWSENSE for many different purposes, right? You can use it as eyeshadow, you can use it as blush, you can use it as contour, you can use it for your brows. Like there's just so much to do with SHADOWSENSE. But I wanted to kind of spotlight this guy, Candlelight, the shade Candlelight, because I use this one every single day, like every single day without fail. If I'm doing my makeup, I always have this on hand. It is my favorite. I've gone through tubes and tubes and tubes of this because I love it that much. So I'm going to show you a little bit about how I personally like to use it. Oh, I forgot the most crucial element to SHADOWSENSE. It's anti-aging. It is anti-aging. It has Cineplex Complex in it, so it is fantastic for your skin. It makes your skin more youthful the more you wear it. So if you are a medium skin tone like me, you will love Candlelight as under eye concealer or as primer or as your eyeshadow base. If you're a little bit more on the fair side, I recommend Sandstone Pearl. As you can see, these two side by side, Candlelight definitely has that kind of salmon undertone, and Sandstone Pearl definitely is more lighter and fair. But if you have dark circles, I always recommend Candlelight because it has that salmon undertone. It cancels out any kind of darkness or purple under your eyes or gray, like anything like that. So it is fantastic. It is so beautiful. The color is just like perfect for your eyes, basically. So I like to use a precision tapered brush by Sigma. This is the P86. Or I like to use the Morphe M428. So one of these two brushes, they're fabulous. They're tapered at the end. They're, synthetic brushes. They work really, really well with SHADOWSENSE. I am going to go directly underneath my eyes. I'm going to start underneath my eyes. Like I said, you guys, this is very pigmented, so you don't need a lot. And then I'm going to go in with my brush and just start blending it out. I don't like applying it directly under the eye. I kind of like to take my product and lift it up towards the eye so that I get a nice even coverage. And you can already tell how much of a difference this makes just underneath my eyes. This is fantastic for those of you that want a one-step thing to just like get rid of under eye bags, get rid of darkness under the eyes. Like you can totally tell the difference between this eye and this eye. Rather than applying, color corrector and then concealer and all the things, it just makes it so much quicker. Okay? Already so bright-eyed. Do you see how much of a difference that makes? So bright-eyed. Then I like to use this on top of my eyelids all the way up to my brow bone to give me that even base. So if you're using shadow, if you're using powdered shadow or SHADOWSENSE, it doesn't matter. Or even if you're not wearing any eyeshadow, this just helps to cancel out veins and redness and darkness on the eyes. Like, look at that, you guys. Look at the difference between this eye and this eye. Is that not incredible how fast that worked? So awesome. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is finish off the rest of my makeup. Okay, I am back. So I just finished off the rest of my makeup. Just did some blush, highlighter, mascara, and a little bit of gloss, like super basic. But you can see how light and bright my under eyes are. I did not apply any concealer on top. This is just Candlelight on its own. It is fantastic. If you have not tried it, seriously, I feel like this should be a staple in everybody's collection. It is that awesome. So I wanted to show you quickly how smudge proof this stuff is. Once this sets, you apply it, you let it set, you blend it however you want to blend it, and then it's set. So you can see exactly how smudge proof this stuff is. Like, I am smearing this, you guys. It doesn't go anywhere. There's no transfer. So if you put it under your eyes, you put it on top of your eyes. So I'm not wearing any other shade of eyeshadow on my eyes, and you can see that it has not creased at all. It is literally bulletproof. It is fantastic. It is incredible. And you can imagine what it's going to do for your under eyes as well. It's just so good. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please make sure that you do that down below or up top. I don't know which way you need to do that depending on which device you are on watching. But I would really love for you to be a subscriber. Also, if you want to see more videos like this, just tell me in the comments below. And if you have used SHADOWSENSE, which color is your favorite? I would love to know, because Candlelight definitely takes the cake for me.